Welcome back everyone. Today I'm sharing all the dinners I made last week. They are quick, easy, and budget friendly. If you need meal ideas, you're in the right place. I'm going to walk you through my weeknight dinner making process and share my cheat codes for making cooking easier and faster. We did a kitchen reset on Sunday. If you missed the video, I'll leave a link in the description box so you can see how I prep the kitchen once a week to make the rest of the week simpler. Hi, I'm Anana and I have a full-time job. Weekdays are always tough. I'm tired and I'm unmotivated to do anything after work. But life continues. I still need to eat and I need to take care of my physical and mental health. I don't want to survive. My goal is to thrive. That involves eating healthy, working out, and finding time to rest and relax while having a clean home. If you're trying to do the same, like and subscribe. Let's get it all done together. So the first dinner this week is going to be crispy tofu bowls. There are 4 components in here that we're gonna have to make separately. I mean, like the 4th component is actually just assembling the bowl, but we're gonna make a mango salsa, some crispy tofu, and then a spicy sauce to go on top, and then assemble everything into the bowl. I'll leave a recipe card in the description box so that you can see what ingredients we needed and how much we used. That'll probably be easier than having to follow along in the video, but watch to see the process. For this recipe, we're going to need some rice. I have some leftover tofu, green onions, lemon juice, sriracha, some yogurt, plain yogurt, Greek, Siggi's, whatever you want. You can also use mayonnaise or sour cream. Some red onions, cucumbers, sweet Thai chili sauce, garlic powder, salt and pepper, flour, and some frozen mangoes. Mangoes are not in season right now, so I'm using frozen. Ideally, it would be a bag of frozen mangoes, which I thought I had, but I have mixed fruit instead. So I'm going to sort out the mangoes, and you'll see when I'm sorting them out that this bag has mango and pineapple and strawberries, and I couldn't tell the difference between mango and pineapple. So I got all the yellows and put them together into the salsa. So it's going to be a mango pineapple salsa. Normally it should be a mango salsa, but this was actually really good too. We're going to start with the tofu, so you want to cut it up into bite-sized cubes. I'm using medium tofu just because I like the texture better, but you can use a firm or a soft, soft won't really work, but you could use a firm tofu if you prefer that. Once you cut up the tofu, you're going to coat it in flour. At this point, you can add seasoning, but we're going to be coating the tofu in sauce, so for me, it just seems like an extra step that I can skip. Then we pan-sear the tofu in a drizzle of olive oil, flipping the tofu occasionally. If you think it's too dry and the flour isn't cooking, then drizzle some more olive oil as needed over top. And we're just gonna sear this until the tofu has a golden color and all the flour is cooked. I'm going to be jumping around here because while I have one thing going, I'm going to be working on something else. So it's not going to be a clean-cut process, but this is what makes it faster. While the tofu is cooking, I'm going to be sorting out the mango and making that salsa and the sauce. I've sorted out the mango and it's in the microwave thawing right now. Use your judgment, just keep adding a little bit more time until you think it's all ready for you to chop up or like mix into a salsa. You don't want any frozen pieces left. So while that's in the microwave, I'm just going to cut up this cucumber. And we're going to add about a 1/4 cup of sweet Thai chili sauce into the tofu and stir it gently. You don't want to be too aggressive because then you're going to break the tofu. Like I said, we're jumping around all over the place. So now we're going to go back to that mango salsa. And in that, we're going to add some red onions, green onions, lemon juice, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and I forgot to mention earlier, some red pepper flakes for heat. You can add as much or as little as you want depending on whether or not you like the heat. And I'm just using a meat chopper to chop and mash it all up and mix it together. If you can chop up some fresh garlic, that would be better, but I'm lazy and I don't want to do that work right now, so I'm just using garlic powder. And you can do the same thing with onion powder, but red onions add a crunch. And for the spicy sauce, you're going to use some skyr and sriracha and lemon juice and salt to taste. You can use mayonnaise, plain yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, or sour cream. I personally prefer skyr because it's healthier than mayonnaise or sour cream, and it has more protein than plain yogurt, but it's not as tart as Greek yogurt is. Now we have all of our components prepared and we're just going to assemble a bowl. You're going to add the rice as the base and then add the tofu, mango salsa, and cucumbers along the sides and then top with the spicy sauce. You can keep them separate and mix it in your spoon as you eat it, but I like to mix mine all up so I can easily get a bite of everything in each bite. This is also great for lunches since it can be eaten cold. This recipe made 4 bowls total, 2 we had for dinner tonight and then 2 for tomorrow's lunches. Dinner number 2 this week is a honey dill chicken bowl. It's a super quick and easy dinner made in under 30 minutes with very minimal work. We're going to cook some rice, cook some chicken, cut up some cucumbers, cut up some red cabbage, and then assemble a plate and add the sauce on top. It's as simple as that. I'm using a rice cooker for the rice and adding a chicken breast into the steamer that came with my rice cooker. The cooker will take about 20 minutes, but that's my particular one. I have the NutriBullet rice cooker. I can link it in the description box below. Any rice cooker will do, and if you don't have a rice cooker, you can cook rice on the stove or in the microwave or whatever works for you. Same for the chicken. Grilled, baked, pan-seared, whatever is easiest for you. If you have leftover rice and leftover chicken from a different night, that's even better because then you don't even have to cook it. Yeah, you just put all of the ingredients together into a bowl and mix it up with some sauce. I'm using the Keg honey dill sauce, which is why I'm calling this a honey dill bowl. But you could use any sauce. It's really good as a teriyaki bowl as well. Just use a teriyaki sauce. Since this dinner takes such little prep work and can be prepped ahead of time in the different components, this is something we eat almost on a weekly basis because it's just so easy and it tastes so good. Dinner number 3 this week is chicken Philly cheesesteaks. For this, we're going to chop up a bunch of onions and peppers. chicken together, seasoned with salt and pepper and garlic powder, cayenne, and Italian seasoning. And then put the mix aside in a bowl. Now we're going to add a few spoonfuls of the mix back into the pan and add some shredded mozzarella on top. You can use any cheese really. And then place a dinner roll on top of that. Hot dog style buns work really well in this, but I only have these burger buns, so I'm just going to use this. And you're going to cover it and let the cheese melt into the veggies and onto the bun. Once the cheese is all nice and melted, take it off the stove with the bun down and veggies up. To do this, I put the plate over the pan, then I flip the entire thing so it falls onto the plate. And then I'll scrape off any chicken and veggie mix or cheese and add it back on top. If you want to add a sauce on top of this, you totally can. Go with what your taste buds tell you to do. But I like mine like this. On my husband's, I'm just going to add some sriracha afterwards as well. Put the top bun on top of that, and here you go. Dinner number 4, guys. The week is almost over, and this is where everything starts to get exciting because you can feel the weekend coming. I love having like a little bit of a more special dish, something that's one of my favorites, because it helps me look forward to having to cook after this many nights. For me today, I've been excited for the spicy peanut noodles all week. I know mise en place, mise en place, whatever it is a thing, but I rarely ever do it. I'm looking for ways to minimize the amount of time and the number of dishes I need. So using one cutting board and knife, start with the veggies. I'm using broccoli, peppers, and celery, and I'm cutting the florets off right into the bowl so I can wash them before adding the rest of the veggies into the bowl. I'm not going to dirty my board with this, and I'll wash the knife before I use it on the other veggies. Now on that same board that we were using with the same knife, I'm washing and dicing up my chicken. Yes, I wash my chicken. I know a lot of people don't, and it is discouraged so you're not cross-contaminating your cooking area, but I worked at a grocery store for many years and I've seen the workers drop meat on the floor and then put it back in a new package. I don't want to eat that, so I'm going to forever wash my meat. Cooking it will kill any germs, but you can't cook away the dirt from the store floor. Don't worry though, the knife and board are being washed right after, and I'll be wiping the counter down before I use the space for anything else. So the pan and oil heated up while we dice the chicken. From the board, the chicken is going directly onto the hot pan. I'm trying to spread the chicken out in one layer so it cooks faster. Don't play around too much with it, just leave it to cook and get golden on one side first. Once the chicken juices come out and start to cook off and you get some color, toss the chicken. It doesn't take long at a higher heat. The chicken has a nice golden color now, and I'm not worried about it potentially not being cooked yet since I'm not taking it off the stovetop yet. To be fancy, you could take the chicken out and put it on a plate first, but I don't want to wash an extra plate, so I'm going to throw the veggies in with the chicken and give it a toss and cover until the broccoli has a bright green color. And now my broccoli has that bright green color. The veggies are cooked just enough to be cooked without getting mushy or losing their colors. I'm going to make the sauce now. You can make the sauce in a bowl and then pour it into the chicken and veggies, but I don't want to wash an extra bowl, so everything is going into the skillet. Add in some salt and pepper flakes and garlic powder. I forgot to add the onion powder, but it goes well in this recipe. Or you could use chopped up red onions as well and mix it in with the veggies. Go easy on the salt since soy sauce will also add that saltiness. Pepper flakes, these are the red pepper flakes to taste. Add more if you want spicy, or you can skip if you don't want spicy. You can also use black pepper instead. And about 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Add about 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, or a 1/4 cup, but I don't want to wash another measuring cup, so 4 tablespoons it is. 4 tablespoons is the equivalent of a 1/4 cup, so really the same thing. Add honey, about 2 tablespoons. My honey has crystallized, so I'm struggling with it. Does this happen to anybody else? This always happens to me. I've bought smaller containers of honey thinking I'll use it before it crystallizes, but I feel like those crystallize faster and the same thing happens regardless. I need help. Any advice on how to prevent this? Please leave your tips in the comments. Also add about 2 rounded heaping spoons of peanut butter. This is probably about a 1/2 cup. I use crunchy. I like the added texture from the chopped peanuts. Mix the sauce into the chicken and veggies. It's going to be a little hard to mix because it's pretty much dry ingredients. The only liquid you have right now is the soy sauce, which is not going to be enough, but we're going to add some liquid too, don't worry. I'm going to throw in the noodles now. I'm using tongs to scoop most of it out. I don't want to wash a strainer, so I'm not going to use one. There's a theme here. Use as little dishes as possible so there's less to wash after. Once I've gotten most of the noodles out, I'll slowly pour some of the water out, trying not to let any of the noodles fall out, with about a 1/4 cup of water remaining in the pot. And then I will dump the remaining noodles and that water into the skillet. That's where your liquid comes in, and it's going to help run that sauce. Toss everything together. Depending on the noodles, a spatula works well, but this was not working for me with the udon noodles, so I'm using the tongs from earlier. I had saved them just in case. No need to pull out new tongs or wash another pair. Everything is cooked now, so you're only going to keep it on the heat for as long as it takes to mix everything together and to evaporate any excess liquid left over. This entire recipe made 4 portions, and we had 2 for dinner and had 2 for lunch the next day. There you have it. 4 healthy, balanced, budget-friendly, quick, and easy dinners that are great for work nights after a 9 to 5. I shared my tips, tricks, and cheat codes to make cooking faster and easier. Let me know in the comments, what's your top cooking cheat code? Not just cooking. Let's open it up to the kitchen. There's more than just cooking involved in preparing dinner. Share in the comments, what's your top kitchen cheat code? If you enjoyed this video and want more dinner ideas, like and subscribe. Come back Sunday for a Get It All Done video where we do it all: groceries, cooking, and cleaning the whole house. I'll show you my weekly cleaning routine that takes only about 30 minutes and helps me avoid cleaning again until the following weekend. Thanks for watching!